Hey, your friend. Hey, go get elfed. Guys, we are flying by the seat of our pants today. Y'all hang on. Hey, that go work. Setting. Hey, Taluya. I'm just going to call you the boxer because every time I try to say that name, my tongue gets all twisted and tied up. So, I don't know why. Not today. I was off today. I got to work tomorrow. It is hot outside. Yes, it is hot. Hey, Carrie. It's hot. Our air conditioner went out in the car yesterday. Uh, yeah, I don't know what happened. We was going down the road. Well, my beard's never been this long or this white, so I've never. I could do a Santa Claus though with authentic beard. It could be a little side hustle for me around Christmas because it's never my beard's never been this long or this white. So, and I'm a bigger guy, so I wouldn't have to have the stuffing. So, that's a good idea. If I have this beard this long or any longer at Christmas time, I may look into that. So, well, we try to put Freon in it. I'm gonna explain what happened. If any mechanics are in here that might know more than I know, y'all let me know. Uh, yeah, Isabella, we are in a room for the night. Thank the Lord for that. We was able to keep the room. Well, we wasn't able to keep it. We had to check out. We went through the whole ordeal with the air conditioner going on in the car. We was able to get back in the room last night. We have it for tonight. Um, Definitely blessed with that. We're not blessed with that. We're blessed with that. Give all the praise to the man upstairs on that one. Um, hey, aloneness. But yeah. So I'm going down the road, and the car made a sound where the air is blowing cold as ice. We're going to Wendy's to get some lunch. Um, Before anybody asks me, it was a biggie bag, and I add a Wendy's add as so $15 on lunch. With using the app. If you don't know this, the Wendy's app has a $5 off coupon if you spend over 10. We're going down the road, and the car goes, and then hot air. Nothing but hot air. Like I said, I'm telling this right here for the mechanics in here. So if y'all can lead me in the right direction, because I know enough about cars to ask somebody else. The person that was helping me with it was amazing. He did everything he could do. Um, there was a third person there that was kind of throwing out ideas. We thought, well, maybe it just ran out of Freon. So we tried to charge it with Freon, and Freon wouldn't go in. Um, the Freon wouldn't go in. So I kind of asked around some friends that know more about cars than I do, and they was like, well, if it's not going in, it's probably full. I said, oh, okay. Then I asked around to a few other people, and they was like, well, it sounds like it could be your compressor, but I would start with the Freon and work my way up to the more expensive things. They told me the thermostat. Um, well, I jumped ahead in the story, Jenny. We went to Wendy's, sat in line for 45 minutes at Wendy's. It was insane. Um, I'd ordered on the app, so I could use the coupon. Um, couldn't cancel the order, so I was just like, all right, we'll sit here and get the food. And then we get the food, and the food's not even right. We come back through. Angela goes, I need to use the bathroom. So we swing into a gas station on the way to where we was going. And that's when it finally ran hot. And it just went from setting normal to bam, hot. Um, I don't think aloneness meant that as disrespectful, but I get what you're saying. Ran hot. I popped the hood, and up there with the overflow jug, I guess that's what it's called, up on the top of the motor, little yellow looking jug. It had a little hose at the end of it, and water was just squirting out of that. Hey, Miss Spicy, it's just Tim right now. Angela's not with me right now. Uh, and I'll get to that in a moment. Uh, we're still together. Everything's good. Let me clear that up. Don't want anybody freaking out. I don't want to put my drink right there. It is. This air conditioner's cold. I wish I could take it with me everywhere I go. Um, But the other guy that was with us told me that there's some kind of little switch in there that does this little thing with the door. I don't know. He kind of got into it more. Hey, kid girl, it's just me right now. Angela's not with me right now. I was at the gym. We was going to work out for a little while. I was, and she was going to see her friends up there. And something happened, and I had the top priority came coming back, but there's just going to be me on here. Uh, So it was just going to be me on here talking and everything. So I was like, look, if you want to hang out with your friends for a little while, I'll come back by and get you. It's no big deal. Um, if y'all ain't learned by now, I talk with my hands. If I'm not doing this, I'm talking with my hands. Um, but yeah, so the car's air conditioner bonked out on us. Um, I will definitely tell her. Um, that's fine, Elizabeth. Yeah, she just went up there, talked to some of her friends that come in and everything, and stuff like that, just to kind of give her a break in the day because it's been a pretty rough little bit. So, but I told her it didn't matter if she was here or not at this time because it was just going to be me on. But anyway, so the air conditioner went out on the car. Um, and we was overly blessed with being able to get back in a room last night and was able to get it for the night. Um, no, he didn't take her to Wendy's. I took her to Wendy's. So yeah, more people are leaning towards the compressor, telling me that than anything. Um, Now, just because I'm not the brightest with cars, the compressor won't stop the heater, right? One person told me it was a thermostat. No, it happened on an accident aloneness, and as soon as I seen it, I went ahead and unblocked you. Definitely apologize for that. Uh, Somebody came in, hit the button, and by the time it happened, I was like, oh crap, bam, and went and fixed it. Hey, Shelby. Hey, Hope Floats. So we're just going to have to tough the rest of the summer out with no air. Yeah, yeah. I definitely don't have $1,000 for that. You know, Would the thermostat stop the air conditioner from working? Well, Dawn, seeing that we're in the middle of August right now and we're in the middle of a heat wave that luckily ends tomorrow, it's going to get a little better. But as far as like right now, it sucks. It's so hot. Oh, yeah, and everybody listen, double tap the screen tonight because I'm on public, guys. We're going to stay on public as long as we can. Yeah, I mean, what was the worst about it is we thought we was going to be sleeping in the car, so um, so the air conditioner was going to be running quite often. But see, we was going with the thermostat. I done went and bought the thermostat and everything, and was about to put it on. And the other guy was there. He was like, "Well, I don't think it's a thermostat. I think we're just wasting time doing it." And I don't know enough to do it. And yeah, we checked the fuse. The fuse was good for it. Oh God, I am so ready for fall days and 70 being the high and 50 being the lows. But okay. Yeah, there's been so many people leaning towards the air compressor, and I just wanted to ask some other people. I wanted to get my 19th, 20th, and 25th opinion. So, you know, hey Shy, hey Christina, I do work. The day I was actually off, but it is nobody's business where I work, and I say that as polite as I can, guys. Well, we tried to put some Freon in it, but the little can recharge things, and it didn't take any um, Freon. But too many people are leaning towards it. Sounds like because it made the sound. I almost spot on sound like, and it just hot air. So it was okay. Okay, then why did you have to ask? But it's nobody's business where I do work. Under your dash, beat on it and see if it comes back on. You know, somebody was telling me there was a little motor thing that had a switch that would cause it to blow hot if it messed up clothes or something. That's just what they was telling me. I don't know. Okay. I don't have a bat, but I didn't know that Redbird. Yeah, they said it was like some kind of motor. That's how they was explaining it to me. But a lot of what they were saying was really going over my head because I really didn't know um, what it was. Okay, Carrie. So, okay, well, when we try to put some in there yesterday, it didn't take any. Like, none would go through the hose. Um, tell you right now, I got to turn this air conditioner down. I'm sitting over here in front of it, and it is quite cold. set on 58. It's no big business what I need. I was just asking for advice if some people might know, there's going to be a lot of people on here that knows more about the cars than I do. Is the clutch on the compressor turning? I'll be 100% with you. I don't even know how to even check for that. Like, I know the belt was still turning. It felt like the compressor was kicking on, but I don't know. Hey, mom of a princess, it's going. Pop the hood, turn on the AC, and listen for a clicking cycle. Okay. I will definitely check that out. I will. And see, this is why I asked, because there's going to be so many people in here that's going to know so much more than I do about it. And I don't know anything about it. I can change a battery, alternator, stuff like that, a belt. But as far as like this, would anything cause Freon not to go in, though? Okay. I've seen the air in the line. Okay. I didn't even think about taking it somewhere and getting them to check. That's a great idea. We'll definitely run to Advance because there's one of those right down the road. Yeah, that's what we was using yesterday trying to get the thermostat and all that. And it was, good Lord, I don't know. Whoever's sitting around designing vehicles and stuff, it's like who would put the thermostat behind? You had to take the battery out, the battery box that it sits on out, and then you had to take the I really don't know what it's the air housing, something, whatever it was called. It goes to blows the air stuff through it. Had to take all that off just to get to the thermostat. That's what YouTube was telling us. Yeah, I have zero knowledge on it, and the person that was helping me had a little bit more knowledge to me. But yeah, I have zero knowledge on it, and the person that was helping me had a little bit more knowledge to me. But to the parts store and seeing if they could hook it up. I know it was bad. My phone just started going in and out of service, and I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi here, so it's showing I'm back on service, and I have good connection. So I hope it's better now. I don't know. It was just 5G, not 5G, not 5G, not. So okay, awesome. Yeah, I was sitting there watching it, and I was trying to say when like it would pop in, "Hey Ashley," when it would pop in good. I was trying to let y'all know that it was going crazy. So Ashley, doing good. I'm gonna just I'm doing better. Um, I don't even know what car part I need, so I don't know. Hey, Amber. But with a name like Be Rude, it's free. We're not gonna let you sit in here. Job is still going good. Um, we're not gonna. I've said this the other day, and I want to say it again while I'm on public. I'm not letting the awareness community, the ones who've been bothering me, I'm not letting them bother me anymore, guys. I've asked everybody to not send me screenshots. I don't want to know if anybody's streaming me. I just want to get on here and talk. If they're streaming me, hey guys, I hope y'all have a good day. I hope you stay blessed. Um, I'm sitting here trying to bite my tongue on that one, but anyway. You see, and this is what me and another guy was talking about yesterday. He was like, "Man, he's like, you're trying to start doing right in your life. You're trying to live for the Lord, and the devil's going to attack you in the worst ways." And that's all that was right there. That was the devil, because when you sit there and you know that we can't have children, and you make a comment like that, that's evil in you. That's not that's not nothing but evil in you, and I'm gonna pray for you. I am. It's got one belt that runs the whole deal. They are crazy, and we're going to take that to the segue of this. It's like we call the cops. I said, okay, I will be there in 5 minutes. So I leave. Yeah, this happened an hour ago. I leave. I get there. The cops are there. Um, Someone has sent a letter to Motel 6. Um, had mine and Angela's name in it, and said they was coming to unalive us. And they did not care that if they had to bomb the hotel and unalive everyone there. So yeah, that's what we just dealt with. Well, I dealt with it. I went and dealt with it. I was like, so yeah, I'm very serious. I don't have any proof of it. I don't. The cop took the letter, but due to that, we can't go back to that hotel until they get um, word from their corporate office. So yeah, no, it's not the first time, Queen Bee. It's not the first time. Um, yeah, he took it. The hotel called the police. The letter was sent to the hotel. It was addressed to the hotel. Um, he took it. He told me that I could come and get a copy of everything. He told me to come down in the morning, print me out a copy of it. But they didn't evac. They said they didn't have an issue bombing the whole place. Um, Cop told him, he said, if you get any weird boxes or anything in, which it's Yeah, I filed a police report. The cops filed a police report, but we're at the situation of thank you, James, for all the gifts. I appreciate them, man. So yeah. But we're not going to let it bother us. We're going to be a little bit extra cautious. The hotels said they're going to be a little bit extra cautious, and I've got to call them back Friday to see if I can come back to that hotel. And that was a cheaper hotel. So, but yeah. Hey, Valerie. That's what I dealt with about an hour ago. Um, so at this point, me and Angela have no cheap hotels to go to. It is expensive, and we've been blessed enough to have the money to cover it for 3 days. Um, Boy, Mom, they didn't say we couldn't stay. See, our 7 days was up tomorrow, and we was going to go check back in there. And well, Tim, I do have someone local who takes pictures and posts them on Reddit, and they actually post them on here too. And then some of the other, um, I mean, I can't just say awareness because it could be. Yeah, they're all. Look, I'm gonna have to pop out, come back on private because they're fixing to spam me to crash. They're all. Look, I'm gonna have to pop out, come back on private because they're fixing to spam me to crash. So I'll be right back, guys. Just be watching out.